One of the things that we help personal brands do is increase their sales conversions and their marketing conversions. And in order to do that, you have to understand that the incentives that you offer, the bonuses that you offer, are often as important, if not more important, than the products that you're selling. In this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 best incentives that you can use no matter what product or service you're selling, no matter what industry you're in, that will help you increase your conversions. Now, these 4 incentives follow a very simple acronym that we invented, and we call it SEXI. This is the SEXI formula. If you want to increase your conversions, you have to make them more sexy. Your offers have to be more sexy. The bonuses have to be more sexy. Let me just share this with you. SEXI is S-E-X-I. S-E-X-I. If you remember this acronym, it'll help you make offers that create way more conversions. The S in SEXI stands for speed. So whatever you're selling, you have some program, some service, it could be a physical item. It doesn't matter what it is that you're selling. When you structure your offer and you put together bonuses, one of those bonuses should be focused on speed. What do I mean by speed? I mean speed to implementation. Something, a tool that you create that is focused on helping your prospect succeed faster, helping them deploy whatever it is the thing is that you're teaching them. Now, both the tool should be focused on helping them deploy faster, and also the name of the tool should be focused on helping them succeed faster, because people are drawn to things that help them move faster. So that's the S, is speed. The E in the SEXI formula is execution. The other thing that people really want these days is they want things that are done for them. Not just I teach you how to do it, or not just we do it with you, but totally done for you. So what are the tools? What are the things that you can create that help people execute it with less pain? It's also related to speed, but it's not just speed. This is actually doing the work for them. For example, when people come to my private 2-day bestseller, for example, when people come to my private 2-day event that's called Book Launch Mastery, one of the bonuses that we give them is our bestseller launch plan template. And it has all these fill in the blanks. It has talk tracks. It's got scripts. It's got pre-written swipe copy for captions and emails, because we're helping them execute the things that we're teaching them much faster and with less pain. So it's not only just about speed, it's about ease of use and shortening the pain between learning something and executing it. The X in the SEXI formula is one that almost every personal brand overlooks, many times entirely, and yet this one is the most powerful of the 4 if I had to choose. What does the X stand for? The X stands for exposure. If you want people to move on one of your offers, if you want them to engage, if you want them to buy, if you want them to renew, or you want them to upgrade, ask yourself, what forms of exposure can I give to my prospects? So for example, maybe you have a podcast and you interview whatever, thought leaders in your space. But when you go to sell something, many of the people in your audience will want to pay not only to learn from you, but if you can create exposure for them. So if they can get like a chance to appear on your podcast. This is one of the things that we're doing with our book launch, Wealthy and Well Known. We decided to give away the audiobook for free, and we're having our whole community help us give the book away through affiliate links. So any of our paying clients can log into our affiliate portal and generate a link to give away our audiobook, and we're incentivizing them to do that. And what happens for the first place winner? They get a chance to appear on our podcast. So this is a client that is earning a chance to be on the podcast. So what stages can you offer potentially to your prospects? Can they guest blog for you if you have a blog? Can they appear with you on a YouTube video? Can they speak on one of your stages or in one of your virtual trainings? Exposure is one of the things that often costs you nothing or very little, but has massive, massive value for your prospects. So be thinking about that. What type of platform or what type of audience exposure can I give to my audience? And I promise, if you come up with some of those, it will have an effect on your conversions. Finally, the 4th technique in the SEXI formula is the I. The I in SEXI stands for intimacy. People will pay for access. they will pay for up close and personal. Why? It's because of the age-old law of proximity. Proximity is power. That is still true today. We build relationships with people that we are in proximity to, and relationships are the irrefutable accelerant to generating revenue. So if people can develop relationships by being in close proximity, that is something that they will pay for, or if you offer it as a bonus or an incentive, that's going to get people to move. Now, here's the part I want you to think about that maybe you're not aware of. Of course, as intimacy increases, price increases, right? So for example, in Brand Builders Group, we basically have only 3 things that people buy from us. We have our virtual self-study program, which is super affordable. We teach world-class knowledge, the best of what we have to teach, and people can access all of it for a very nominal fee. But they don't get much access to me or AJ or our other strategists up close and personal. It's all virtual. Then in our middle tier, our clients get assigned a one-on-one coach. So they get everything in our virtual program, but they also talk to a human one-on-one every single month. Plus, they get unlimited access to our in-person events that we have every year. And we have over a dozen of those, 4 of which are ones that AJ and I teach. So we actually have a chance, also at a fairly moderate fee range, for our clients to actually meet us face-to-face, for us to meet them, for us to know them, build a relationship, and hopefully, have opportunities to do live coaching with them. Now, the highest level of service in our program is what we call brand strategy days. These are VIP sessions that are intensive 2-day sessions that are deep dives, either with some of our strategists or at the highest level. The most expensive thing that we offer is 2 days with me one-on-one. And that gets to be quite pricey. But part of what people are paying for is we get a chance to develop a relationship. And because I have relationships with clients and publishers and literary agents and other top podcasters and other people in the space, as you get to be in the network with somebody, if someone has a network that you want to be a part of, that has massive value, right? I do the same thing. I've paid to be a part of memberships and mastermind groups where I really wanted to get more connected inside that industry. Why am I sharing this with you? Because there's a good chance that you can offer that same benefit as either a paid increase in what you offer or as a bonus, people getting access to you. But here's the thing, it's not just access to you. What I also want you to think about is what relationships do you have that they can access? So for example, for our Wealthy and Well-Known book launch, one of the things we get asked all the time is people say, oh, I want to be introduced to all of your high profile clients at Brand Builders Group because we have a lot of them. And so what we did was we put on an event that is limited to 50 people, and only the first 50 people get to come in person. And we called in favors with all of our top clients to give them a chance to present to this group and have a very intimate experience. And the only way you can get a ticket to that event is to buy bulk quantities of our new book. So you get lots of copies of the book to give out, you get access to meet our network, and you help us sell books, which is the thing that we want. So we create those bonuses, not just on access to us. Frankly, most of the time people aren't that interested in access directly to us, but they are very interested in meeting our very high profile and successful clients because we have a lot of them. So what clients do you have access to? Or not even clients, what celebrities do you know? What successful entrepreneurs, what high profile educators or doctors, or who is in your network that is someone that is worth meeting, someone that other people want to know? And ask yourself, how can I allow my audience to get access to that person or those people? Because that will be a tremendously effective bonus. So there you have it. The 4 best incentives that we've ever seen for increasing conversions in both marketing and sales, and I would say actually specifically in marketing. These are in one-to-many sales environments like webinars and selling from stage and launching courses and announcing things on podcasts. And that's what I want you to think about is how can I make my offers more sexy? SEXI. I need incentives that are all focused on speed, execution, exposure, and intimacy. Now, if you know someone who is in a world of marketing and doing online business, make sure you share this video with them. And if you wouldn't mind, drop a comment down below on how these incentives have worked for you. And if they haven't worked for you, and if you have any better ones, and I hope you'll hit subscribe. So we'll catch you next time.